Good morning, all my beauties, and welcome back to my channel. If you do not know who I am, my name is Betty, and today I'm going to be reporting the news. It seems like every time I go to X, I find out a lot of information, and it seems like the news is just broke when I find it out. So I thought I would take you on a trip with me this morning, and we can go and look at the news together. I had started a little bit, and I thought, yeah, we need to look at the news together. But I'm pre recording this because I've got a lot of things I'm going to be doing. So I won't be going live. But I did a vlog yesterday. Hopefully, you enjoyed it. My phone was completely dead, and I would try to charge it, and I would charge it when I went in the restaurants and stuff. But evidently, it wasn't charging. And so the whole time, my phone was completely dead. So I got as much footage as I possibly could, and actually did not get my phone charged until I got home. But I tried to give you a little bit of a day in the life of me, and how my husband and I are, and like what we do, and like he was joking around at one point, but it's stuff that you can't really say on the interweb. Um, and I just had a brilliant, magnificent, fun day, and this is my third day on my antibiotics. I'm feeling amazing. I'm finally feeling human again. I'm not feeling fatigued. I'm not feeling like I haven't slept. I'm not feeling like I need to go back to bed. I'm not feeling depressed. And I had read up that, they're thinking I could possibly have an ulcers. And that's why I have the antibiotic. And the antibiotic kills the bacteria that causes the ulcer. And so, yeah, baby, I think that's exactly what's been going on with me and this whole time. But, doctors are just like people. They have to figure it out just as well. They have to do different things and tell you have different things until they can find the actual, perpetrator for what it is that you do have. And by the way, I'm having some coffee with white chocolate mocha. And my stomach feels amazing. I feel amazing. All right, so let's jump right into the news here and see what's going on. First off, all right, what is this? Remember Allie Carter, who was abused and trafficked through underground tunnels and who witnessed pedo satanic red rum rituals involving the powerful elite. Remember when she tried to tell us about P. Diddy and everyone called her crazy? Oh, let's see what she's got to say.
Yes, there were shrines used for rituals. There's bloody places. There's
I remember her. I did a video about her. I remember her.
parts where there's limbs. People cut off limbs and want you to have sex in it. There's blood. There's blood that I don't even know who it belongs to. There's a lot.
So hang on. So someone like the people that you've named are here at these shrines where there is human flesh, bones, human body parts, and they want people to participate in orgies in amongst all of this human blood.
See, that's why you always see the celebrities with the parties where they have the human cakes and then they're like dismembering them and they have like the feet and the arms and stuff like that on the actual table. Um, yeah, that's why you see all of this. That's why you see a lot of celebrities, like Katy Perry, for instance, and she's sitting there and eating flesh, people. There's a lot of celebrities that has sung and been around human bodies, pieces of bodies, and things like that. Yes, yes.
Is that a satanic ritual feces? Is this a satanic ritual that they are participating in?
Yes. Yes, there's people who want to, there's people who have sex with animals, dead animals.
Number one, again, how many times have we heard bestiality? That's now coming out allegedly about Drake, also about Diddy. Allegedly, someone came out who went to a party and saw dogs and things like that at one of Diddy's parties. And then she came back and said that she had to retract that because they were going to hurt her if not.
I was taken and told that I had to give a blowjob to Biden.
So Joe Biden was there at this shrine.
Something happened.
Yeah, I said a long time ago, I was one that broke the story about Mr. Biden and how he said he was very H, standing beside a 13-year-old girl, and asked his daughter Ashley about the film. It was a senator or a governor's daughter. And then I started looking at the way he was touching the children and sneaking his hand down like this and going like that. And they were shrugging him off and, very inappropriate behavior for a grown man and children.
I don't know what happened. I was down there for a while. There's certain people that you don't talk about because you just don't. There were certain people that I seen down there, from Beyonce, Jay-Z. You don't tell on P. Diddy, but P. Diddy.
So you said you don't tell on these people. Is that like a code that all victims adhere to? They don't talk about this stuff?
Yes, you don't, because nobody's going to believe you. You're nothing to them. You don't.
So notice she mentioned P. Diddy as well. You don't talk about P. Diddy. You got to understand how protected he actually was. Whoever he made mad, they have now made the protection go away. And I believe it was the SRA liquor company that he tried to sue after they took him off of their campaigns because allegedly he was trafficking, cocoa and things like that, liquid in the actual bottles, from what Jonathan, one of the guys from the freak off, has reported to the police.
You don't count. You're just a toy. You're not essential, as they call them. You're expendable. And as a child in that situation, I wasn't the type of person that was fighting all the time, because I started to learn who I was. I started to learn my pimp. I started to learn what I was in. I started to learn that you don't fight. You watch what you say, you watch what you do. And at some point I stopped fighting people, and I started to accept the fact of what I was told, that I was special enough to be with this person. I was special enough to be in the eyes of a celebrity or somebody who was on the radio or on TV. And I accepted that.
Such heartbreaking. I may have to do a video on her again. I think I will in the next few days or so.
If anybody's guilty, they are just as guilty as them, as the individual who did the dumb shit. I'm not gonna be around no dude, no woman. I'm not for them. I guess that's why I don't float in them circles, because You know, I don't get invited to those little soirees and the little hidden parties and the little private deals and all that with all the free going on and all that. They know not to have. They know not to. I don't play like that. I don't carry myself like that. So if I see anybody, and they know how I am, I love kids. I'm always helping people. That's what it's all about. If I was around something like that, I would definitely have said something. And for all them people who was around getting a check, turning a blind eye, I look at security dudes who want to run their mouth right now for a check. You should have stepped to that man and said something right there. But Jesus Christ. Some people come from small families. Yes. Yes, they do. And I guess when people know that people come from small families, then they do shit like that. Or when you see dudes do shit like that, them the dudes who don't be wanting to step to no man like that. Step to a man like that. Oh God, this is bad. This is so bad. This is bad. I think I don't know how much liquor I drunk last night because I didn't want to see this no more. I didn't want to look at, I don't want to hear nothing. I want, man, and then I'm doing a party for this young lady. Shit, I had to drink all the liquor I could drink to get my mind right to go get on stage and make sure the lady had an enjoyable party, which we did in Milwaukee last night. Shouts out to Milwaukee. And the young lady who birthday party, lady booked me to come do her birthday party. Then they fired up one of the man records, and I start drinking some more. Whoa. Like, I'm asking my road manager and the security, like, and DJ playing that shit for? Probably the first time in my life I did not want to even hear an artist that I'm disgusted by.
And this is what I was talking about, is that when I started finding out the truth about what was going on in Hollywood and everything else, I didn't want to listen to their music and I didn't want to watch their movies no longer. That's why I don't even turn on my television anymore and I don't watch movies because I don't want to contribute anything to them because I can't reach out and do anything to them. I can tell the news about them, I can talk allegedly about them, but I cannot physically go out and stop them from doing what they're doing when they have billions of dollars. But it's time for people to wake up and start realizing that this stuff is not fake, that people aren't just saying things like this just to talk, that they've been trying to tell you for years and years and years. And like I said, my first encounter with all of this was 2007, and that was John Casablanca. And since then, I've been researching and digging into these people ever since. And, you know, it's finally coming out to the light, but look how long it took, almost 30 some years, while everybody turned a blind eye. Children were being, you know, horrific, the most horrific things. I mean, that video of Cassie being thrown around like a rag doll looks bad. Just imagine if you was to see some of the things that these people do, you know. Some things have been leaked out, like John Podesta screaming at that 5-year-old little child, "Who's your daddy? I'm your daddy," and playing this creepy music and these creepy sounds, and the child screaming bloody murder. It's the most horrific sounds you'll ever hear, and it's on YouTube. If you go look up John Podesta, you will find the video. But I did see John Podesta's video, and it is him. I was actually just reporting the facts. And I still am. Let's go. On to the next. What do we got here? Okay.
Tell me in a hotel like that with a wild nigga running up the goddamn hallway, throwing vases and shouting at a woman, slapping her. Why hasn't this video surveillance been released? Why is this video out right now? This video is from years ago. You mean to tell me the hotel staff, the security, and all?
Good question to ask. $50,000? Yeah, he paid that off, but they held that video back just in case of liability. That's what they do. So they will hold it back all these years until it becomes where it is prominent and needs to be used.
All these people, none of them said anything about this video that you can clearly see somebody, I don't know if it's P. Diddy, you see a man dragging a woman up the hall, throwing vases at her and shit, and nobody says nothing until now? And you want me to think that P. Diddy is just a sick motherfucker?
Okay, so why did he just retract and say he doesn't know if it's P. Diddy, and then he just got through saying again, and P. Diddy, the sick mofo? See, people have to be careful about their words because then they start coming after them. Even though they're standing up and they're saying, I don't agree with this, he then said, I don't know if it's P. Diddy. You can clearly see on 4K that it is P. Diddy. It is, in fact, P. Diddy, and it is, in fact, Cassie. And it is exactly what she wrote in her lawsuit. Yeah, exactly what she wrote.
When nobody said nothing.
This
woman is coward. Somebody, I don't know if it's P. Diddy, you see a man dragging a woman up the hall, throwing vases at her and shit, and nobody says nothing until now? And you want me to think that P. Diddy is just a sick motherfucker?
See, and then he comes back and says, and you want me to think that just P. Diddy is a sick motherfucker? No, they all are. Everybody covers up for the big moguls. Everybody covers up for everything, just like with Epstein, just like with Giselle, just like with Harvey Weinstein. Everybody knows. Everybody covers it up until it's too late and you can't.
Guys are sick just like he is. If that's him in that video, and all of you men that's in that circle talking about.
Kawaim, can you not tell that that's him? Can you not see with your own eyes that that is, in fact, P. Diddy? Are you going to tell me that you're blind and you cannot see that that is, in fact, P. Diddy and Cassie Ventura? And that he paid $50,000 to get that video given to him? But you're going to say that you don't know for sure whether it's him or not? When his face is plain as day. Even sitting there, when he sits down and he goes to throw the vase, you can see his face. Now, I understand you coming out and talking, but none of this makes sense if you're going to say you don't know if it's him or not, because you do know it's him. You 100% know it's him. So it's best for you, if you're going to say something, to come out and say, why did you do this, P. Diddy? And why did everybody allow you to do this, P. Diddy? And you've seen it in 4K. P. Diddy's face, body, red striped socks. You've seen it with your own eyes. It's time that you say, I seen you, P. Diddy. I seen it with my own eyes. Instead of you saying, well, I don't know. I don't know if it's him or not. I don't know. You know damn well it is. You know damn well it is.
What the fuck? And the first thing that came to my mind is, how is somebody this visible, this famous, with this much money getting away with that type of shit? And I said, Kwame, why are you so surprised, boy? You've been right this whole time. This is why they so mad at you. You've been 100% right this whole time, boy. For the right person, they always look the other way. Yeah, for the right person, they're going to look the other fucking way. And it's sad. It's a sad day.
Well, it is sad, but I want you to actually open your eyes and see that it is P. Diddy in that video. Because when you come on here and you're like, but I don't know if it's him, that makes you look real weird. You're a very intelligent man, I'm sure. You're an MBA player. I'm sure you've got very good sight. So it just kind of contradicts what you're saying. You're trying to vent about it, but yet you say you don't know if it's him. No, it's time for people to start coming out and saying what they seen. That's the problem, is everybody's so afraid to say anything. Stop being afraid. It's time for you guys to all start coming out and saying, you don't stand for this. This is not what you are about. This is not what you're part of. And yes, that was P. Diddy in that video. It's not hard to say. But if you're going to make a video, you need to say it was him. Not that you don't know. It's in 4K. How much more clearer do you need? I'm blind and I seen it.
I'm more mad at the people who saw the video years ago and never did nothing. That hotel should be boycotted. Fuck just P. Diddy. That hotel should be closed.
Yes.
It shouldn't be one black woman that go in that goddamn hotel and feel safe. Because you mean to tell me they got a footage of somebody whooping a woman's ass and dragging her up the goddamn hallway and throwing vases at her, and no hotel security said nothing.
Well, let's think about all the kids being trafficked at like the Standard Hotel and stuff, allegedly. You know, in and out, in and out, in and out. Let's think about that. You ever thought about that? Not too long ago, I believe 2 years ago, there was a woman that grew up and actually sued the hotel for allowing it to happen to her. Yeah, because the manager was in on it. Yeah, money can buy you out of things. I'm sure you know, you're an MBA player. How much things can you get out of with the money that you have?
The hotel security staff should be fired. The hotel security should be the hotel should be added in that lawsuit.
Yes.
How do you protect a situation like that? And then now we all supposed to be only up in arms about P. Diddy when somebody has to enable this guy to do this shit. How did this take so long to come?
Everybody, just like you, when you came out and said you don't know if it's P. Diddy. See, that's the first thing you came out and said. You don't know if it's P. Diddy. That's enabling. Instead of coming out and saying, I saw P. Diddy do this, and I'm furious. But instead you said, I don't know if it's P. Diddy or not. It's a man. Sometimes I don't understand you famous people.
Come out. And if Cassie never brought up that lawsuit, this nigga would still be at the take that parties.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm out of here. I got a graduation to go to. I told y'all, it's a go along, get along gang, and these niggas will look the other way for the person they like and the person that put some squilla in their pocket. That's all to it. That's it. That's all. Ain't no such thing as no goddamn
Yeah, so see, you know.
Black unity. It ain't no such thing as unity, period. You better mind yourself, mind your business, and take care of your family, because that's all you got. These other motherfuckers out here in the world, they'll look the other way. If somebody kicking my ass, ain't none of my brothers gonna look the other way. Somebody kicking my ass, all the people that love me, they ain't gonna look the other goddamn way. So that's who I goddamn look out for and rock out with. The rest of this shit is all.
Like I said, people will come out, you know, millionaire, come out and say, I'm not happy about this, that, or the third, but then they won't say for sure it's P. Diddy. I don't know if it's P. Diddy or not. Let's go back and listen. I don't know if it's P. Diddy or not.
Hotel staff, the security, and all these. Why hasn't this video with a wild nigga running up the goddamn hallway, throwing bases and shouting at a woman, slapping her? Why hasn't this video surveillance been released? Why is
Because he paid $50,000 to keep it suppressed.
this video out right now? This video is from years ago. You mean to tell me the hotel staff, the security, and all these people, none of them said anything about this video that you can clearly see somebody, I don't know if it's P. Diddy, you see
why did you say you can clearly see somebody? I don't know if it's P. Diddy. Why would you say that when you can clearly see it is? See, that's why I don't listen to you people. I just wanted to reiterate that. Why did you do that? You do know it's P. Diddy. That's disgusting. On to the next thing. This is not the first time we are hearing that Diddy is FBI. Kanye told us years ago that Diddy was fed just like how Epstein was. After the leaked video came out of Diddy beating the crap out of Cassie yesterday, I saw people posting that Diddy paid the hotel $50,000 to. Oh, my belly's growling. $50,000 to buy that tape, which makes sense. But that would mean the only person that would have had the tape was Diddy, and we know that he would never have leaked the tape because he knows that his career life would be over. So if he didn't leak the tape, it must have been when his home was raided. So the question is, why would the FBI release the tape? The FBI released the tape because they were shooting a warning out to him that we have way more than what you think we have, and it's time for the public to see it in 4K of what's really going on. And we may not be able to get you for that actual abuse, but we can get you for ex trafficking. We can get you for racketeering. We can get the RICO. We can get you for all these other things. We can get you for Little Rod. Little Rod has a lot of evidence as well. So it all ties in together, but it was for the world. That's why they put it on CNN. It was for the world to be able to see it in 4K and not doubt it. Like the last guy, he just doubted it, right? I don't know if it's P. Diddy. That's what this is. And then he wonders why the staff turned a blind eye. Well, honey, you just turned a blind eye when you were talking about it. Like you legitimately did not say it's P. Diddy. I can't believe you did this, P. Diddy. Why did you do this, P. Diddy? You went after the co-workers. You went after the hotel. You went after the people around him, but you did not go after him. Did not. Anyways, so if he didn't leak the tape, it must have been when his home was raided. So the question is, why did we just spoke about that. This tells me that they are making Diddy the fall guy, just like Epstein, which both Diddy and Epstein deserve what was coming to them. But there are others like, yes, Lucinda Grange, Clive Davis, Leslie Wexner, Ron Burkle, Jay-Z, Drake, and the list is very long, should not get a pass, and every single one of them involved needs to go down for the horrific crimes against children. You are 100% correct, and I believe that's kind of what's going on right now. I don't think anybody's getting a pass. It is now time for this stuff to come out, and it's not just for him to be a fall guy, but people are downright sick of it. And we are the people that paid to make these people have careers. And we feel horrible for doing such things, not knowing that they were diddling with kids, not knowing that they were satanic worship, devil worshiping freaks, not knowing that they did bestiality, not knowing that they did everything against the Bible. We did not know that. None of us. But now that we do, and the ones of us like me that have been telling people for years that have been ridiculed and everything else, I don't look so crazy now. It's time for people to wake up and see what the elite are about. They've been doing this for millions of years. When you've got so much money and so much power, the next step is how sick can you be? Just like people don't believe me with the Hunger Games thing. And I showed you Chrissy Teigen, her, actually chatting on Twitter here, saying that she was going to eat 5-year-old cheese pizza. Who has 5-year-old cheese pizza and drink adrenochrome? That actual video has been banned everywhere, and it is on, like I said, it's on my Rumble, and even the people that were part of it wrote underneath my Rumble, because on Rumble you can't take the video down. This is disgusting. This is beyond disgusting. These people are sick, like mental in the head sick. They think of the sickest of the sickest. And no, I haven't seen stuff like that. It's just you see things here and there. You put things together. You kind of get a picture. Goodness. Let's see what else is going on. The time Kanye West went on Drink Champs and called out Diddy.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck because you can't shoot nobody anyway. And the reason why you got to talk is because you get a deal, you fucking fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to come at me, because part of the deal for you to be a daughter and get out of jail is that you promise that you're going to go pull my coat car. So y'all niggas shut the fuck up about me. Now let me say it calm. You niggas shut the fuck up about Michael.
Right.
I'm Michael now. Right. Every Michael you can think of, but mostly Godfather.
What is this? Is the rap industry compromised? Hollywood celebrities, why do they seek to influence opinion? Is it coercion, instruction, or blackmail? It's all the above.
Pictures and with videos, some of them are so obscene. With hot guys eating on the screen, but the labels enable to save us to cover up. What a sight they are. Pedophiles go riding better cars. Pizza game, empty night. No one's judged yet, maybe it's time. Compromise. Our Daddy got big time. Puff Daddy gonna go the line. Pedophiles in the drive-by. All the writers getting tongue-tied. 50 cents wanna buy guys. Even standing with no pedophiles. Can you said it out loud? That's why the labels had to shut him down. 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 I guess by now you ought to know the stars in line to make the shows. They come from miles by what they know. The handlers say quid pro quo. You should push for that vaccine. We won't let you on the silver screen. Or maybe show that video. That's how it goes. What a sight they are. Pedophiles go riding their cars. Pizza game, empty night. No one's.
Yeah, it's time for people to stop turning a blind eye to this sick shit. Call them out for what they really are, like this guy's doing right now, and make it to where they can't even walk down the street. Like, people would actually attack them like you would attack someone if it done that to your child. It's no different.
Jobs that maybe it's time. Compromise. I'll take time. Daddy's gonna join that line. Pedophiles all the rappers that get tongue-tied. 50 Cent's one of our guys. Ice Cube who spit that line.
Obviously,
Spit that line.
why would you do that?
Because I think it's silly.
Now you may not believe that what I say is true. That all the stars in Hollywood represent the chosen few. And all of them have handlers that tell them what to say. Or maybe that old video will see the light of day. What a sight they are. Celebrities that should be behind bars.
Yes.
Pizzagate.
Yes, celebrities should be behind bars. Pizzagate is real. It's time to stop tiptoeing around the facts of life. What's really going on? The big elephant in the room, ladies and gentlemen.
Epstein's eye. Not a one has stood up for trial. I nearly got big time. My daddy gonna join the line. Pedophiles in the drive-by. All the rappers getting tongue-tied. 50 Cent's one of our guys. You stand with no pedophiles. Can you said it out loud? That's why the labels had to shut it down. I'm getting got big time.
Yeah, I mean, if I listen to a song, I would listen to this song because that's what they all are, every one of them. And for some reason, he's trending again today. Yeah, it's just pure evil. That's right after a freak off where she's hiding under the blanket and don't want to come out because she's probably highly embarrassed, and it was probably one of the very first times. What is this?
In LA, at
Right.
one point. What exactly was that about?
That was about like him and Diddy were beefing, right? They had a little beef over something in Miami outside of Live.
I think Diddy allegedly assaulted him or something. I think it was over the Star from the Bottom beat, where I guess it's supposed to go to Diddy and Drake took it and something silly like that.
Yeah, I mean, when I think about Started from the Bottom, I don't know what Diddy would have did with that beat.
I know.
It's like a Drake beat. But there were like calls, going around LA, and it was like, Drake here, Drake there, who will run up on him. I'm not saying it, it didn't come from Diddy directly, but LA get tricky. So, when there are beefs and they are.
Now, again, this guy is talking about it, but then he says, I'm not saying it came from Diddy directly. They're still covering for this man. They will talk, but they're still covering. I don't get it. Is he compromised?
Are here no matter who it is. Like there are certain people that are gonna get called, and I'm one of those people. So, I had privy, Drake to a little information. Like I said, I don't know where it came from, but I always, it's like my brother. So I hit him. I told him like, yo, this is what it is, but I got you. We over here, and I'm pretty heavy. So, we straight.
You don't know where it came from. But yeah, you were saying pretty much it came from Diddy, but you don't know where it came from. I just don't understand. I don't understand. We've already went through that. The feds are looking into Kris Jenner due to evidence found at Diddy's house. Don't know Spanish. We already went through that. What is this? The way Diddy went on Wendy Williams' show and said this about Cassie months after attacking her is beyond me right now.
What is it about her? You like to party, okay?
Yes.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shocked that you and Cassie have gone this far, like the distance. What is it about her that,
I mean, it's just like when a record comes on, the way she moves,
Yeah.
like when I look at her, the way she smiles, the way I see her look at me sometimes when I wake up and she's already awake,
And the Met Gala, what the sitting on the steps was going on? What is going on here?
I can tell you what was going on. He was presenting himself as a king, and she was his slave, and he was the center of attention. Even though she's gorgeous, in a beautiful dress and everything, he still wanted everyone to look at him. That's why he laid down, so that it would be a show. So everyone, all eyes would really be on him and not on Cassie. It's very apparent. This guy's sick.
I'm gonna be honest, like they didn't
Right,
have my
right,
tickets
right.
right the year before, so I said I'm gonna stun on them and sit on the stairs as my woman looks good and takes those pictures.
See, smooth operator. I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna sit on the stairs as my woman looks beautiful and takes those pictures. No, you was gonna sit on the stairs so you look like the king god, and everybody would be in awe that you sat down on the stairs at the Met Gala. So they're gonna be taking all the pictures of you. They're gonna be zoomed into you, seeing what you're doing, and kind of bypassing Cassie. Honestly, that's what you did to her. But whatever. On to the next. Don't know what this is. I don't know, but the creepy part.
Is G Wiz, motherfucker still in my bed. I hope they know my nigga got the fucking kidnap kids.
What did that say? I hope a mother effer knows he's gonna kidnap kids. Does that say fuck them in the ass? Just like Lil Wayne was trying to tell that Diddy, right in front of Diddy, that stay away from Diddy, that he wants your ass. They're like astronauts right in front of him. Yeah.
Fuck them in their ass, throw them over the bridge.
Fuck them in their ass, throw them over the bridge. Fuck them in their ass. Nice, great song.
Fuck them in their ass, throw them over the bridge. That's how it is.
That's how it is. See, they tell you in their music, they tell you when they talk, they tell you everything, but nobody wants to listen with their ears. And then they don't even want to see with their eyes, because the first guy said, well, I don't know if it's Diddy or not in 4K. I don't know. But yet if a man that broke into his house and they showed a picture of Diddy and then they showed that man that he's seen, he'd say, yeah, that's the guy that broke into my house, if he didn't know who he was. See, they got to watch what they say. Literally, the artist assigned to Bad Boy literally died from cardiac arrest or gunshot wounds, but one in particular that caught my eye, his name was Tony Thompson, who wanted to get out of the deal with Bad Boy, and he has some issues with Diddy, but this is how he died. And this, oh my goodness. Let's see, this is how he died. Where is this at? And this is so suspicious. An autopsy later determined that he had died from toxic effects of chlorophyllomethane or inhaling a toxic amount of freon. What in the world? Personal life and death. Among his close friends was rapper and beatboxer Biz Markie. Mac died on March 12, 2018 due to heart failure at a hospital near his home in South Carolina. What in the world is this? I didn't even know about this person. He wanted to get out of it. Big Mac. If anybody ever heard of this guy, let me know. I've never heard of this guy, Big Mac. That looks like Diddy when he was young. Is that Big Mac? Okay, that's Biggie. That's Diddy. Oh, wow. I think there, allegedly, I think there's a lot of bodies underneath a lot of different celebrities, allegedly. Okay, let's go back. Well, I wonder why Diddy wasn't charged for beating a woman senseless on camera in 2016. Who was president that whole year? I can't remember. When I posted this, people thought it was a joke. It was for jokes. Cassie was never happy with Diddy down deep. Yeah, I mean, does this look like a happy woman? No. She's vibrant, smiling, and everything now with her amazing husband that never beats on her, treats her like the princess and the queen that see, look at that, truly is. Look at that real smile. Look at those real smiles from her. Look at her. Look at that. I'm so happy that she finally found love. And he was the fitness instructor that saved her. What he allegedly said to her.
And I was like,
about saving her head. Yeah, that actually was the day of the red carpet that he said to he had seen somebody who had their head shaved like that, and he was like, "You're going to shave your head." And she did. She just said, "Okay," and did it. I want y'all to drag Diddy the same way y'all been dragging Chris Brown since 2009. F Diddy, F his sons, F Bad Boy as a staff, record label, and as a mother effing crew. And if you want to be down with Bad Boy, then F you too. Amen. I agree with that. F them all of them, just all of them. We need to go on a thing where everybody starts unfollowing all of these sickos, all of them, because we're the ones that give them the money. We're the ones that buy their stuff, and that's why I don't buy their stuff anymore. I just purchased tickets to see Ryan Upchurch because Ryan Upchurch never sold out. He's a real person that never sold out. Yeah, you can't tell that this is Diddy, right? Yeah, you can tell this is Diddy. It's very horrific. It's disgusting. It's very horrific.
Walk back to the hotel room, then returns and appears to shove her in a corner. Moments later, he can be seen throwing an object in her direction. According to Ventura's now settled lawsuit, the pair began dating several years.
It's crazy that even CNN is saying that it's P. Diddy. But the other MBA player couldn't, and then the other guy couldn't. As I said, just watch and repeat and watch and repeat and watch and repeat. They come out and say stuff, but then they'll say, I don't know if it's him or not. I don't know. Exactly. Mr. Jay-Z's just as bad. I mean, they're all like that. Oh. So South Park already did this in 2004, see?
Puff Daddy?
Your friend Kyle told me you don't understand the importance of voting. Apparently you haven't heard of my Vote or Die campaign.
Vote or die? What the hell does that even mean?
What do you think it means, bitch? Vote or die, motherfucker, vote or die. Rock the vote or else I'm gonna stick a knife through your eye. Democracy is founded on one simple rule. Get out there and vote or I will motherfucking kill you. Yeah, I like it when you vote, bitch. Shake them titties when you vote, bitch. I slam my Jimmy through your mouth roof. Now get your big ass in the polling booth. I said vote, bitch, or I fucking kill you. Vote or die, motherfucker, vote or die. You can't run from a 38, go ahead and try. Let your opinion be heard, you gotta make a choice. Cause after I slit your throat, you won't have a fucking voice. Vote or die. Vote or die.
Wow, and
okay, I'll vote
You know, that's so weird that this was on South Park, you know, in 2004. See, it's just strange how all of this stuff is out in your face and nobody says a word. Al B. Sure got violently sick after blaming her death on his death on, or blaming Kim's death on Diddy. And then Kid Cudi's car got blown up for dating Cassie. That is the truth. That really did happen. Yeah. And he did say a surprise was coming. Al B. Short did say a surprise was coming. He was going to talk about it and that Diddy was the one that did it. He did say. Okay, so this TikToker covers in detail P. Diddy alleged party shenanigans and stars in attendance. In this short clip, she references Jay-Z, Beyonce, Simon Cowell, Ryan Seacrest, to name but a few. She's been found mysteriously. Wow, what? Who is this TikToker? Kylie Marissa Roth, a TikToker known for controversial celebrity blind items, who started many of her videos with "You want more? I'll give you more," has died. She was 36. Kylie's sister, Lindsay, announced the news Monday on Instagram, claiming the content creator died last week. "We don't know what happened yet," Lindsay wrote. "I know she touched so many people with her work." Wow, what? Oh my goodness, even the New York Post is the one covering this. Wow. See, you just...
Because my main account is banned where all of my Diddy blind items from this month are, I'm just going to do all the March 2024 Diddy blind items so we can see the lead up to this. Starting off,
Wait,
March.
Isn't this the girl that had a serious illness and she couldn't get her medication because they shut down her TikTok? And so she didn't have the money to get her medication, which led to her death. When you get too close to the source, you back away. You back away. When they start taking your stuff down, that's your warning. It got like that for me. That's your warning. You back away. It's time to back away.
First, and this is Little Rod, Rodney Jones, Sean Diddy Combs, and this is the male victim that came forward. It's pretty easy to tell that whoever wrote the recent lawsuit against the wannabe and where all of my Diddy blind items from this month are, I'm just going to do all the March 2024 Diddy blind items so we can see the lead up to this. Starting off March 1st, and this is Little Rod, Rodney Jones, Sean Diddy Combs, and this is the male victim that came forward. It's pretty easy to tell that whoever wrote the recent lawsuit against the wannabe rapper / producer reads this website on a pretty regular basis. They even use some of the same clues in their blind items. And I said before, and I'm saying again, no, that's because the blind item has been recording crimes that have been reported to them instead of the police for the past fucking 20 years. And they just corroborate the actual little crimes that, 3 homes got raided for today because of. Okay, this next one's also from March 1st. They call Diddy Mr. Freakoff. Mr. Freakoff isn't the only one who asked for straight men to be delivered to his hotel room when he is in London. Just ask the Unlocked blogger, and that's Jason Lee, and the weather boxer, Floyd Mayweather. This British rapper, and that's Giggs, and the socialite with the star in his name target dealers who want the extra cash, who are sure to be discreet because they have girlfriends. This is why the powerful rapper, and that's 50, is always mocking them and why they're too afraid to say anything back. He's seen the videos.
Oh.
Okay. This is TD Jakes and Mr. Freakoff. Those closest to the televangelist warned him about being associated with Mr. Freakoff, but he did not listen. Some of the men who claim to have stories about his private life have given him the name General High Booty. So Mr. Freakoff is Diddy. General High Booty is TD Jakes. I'm sure you can do the math on how that got there, that nickname. Sorry, guys, I'm flustered right now. Fucking this is huge. Young Miami, the girlfriend of the wannabe rapper, who was also named in a very recent lawsuit, has started selling off all of her possessions online. This is from March 4th. It sounds like the wannabe rapper cut her off financially. So Diddy cuts his girlfriend, Young Miami, off on March 4th. You are like almost exactly 20 days later. That's him like I said, he was offloading all of his assets into offshore bank accounts, and with his mommy and with his kids, he didn't have any more cash in his bank accounts for young Miami to get. They were all in the Caymans with the rest of the white collar criminals. Okay, and this is a 2013 blind item that was brought back again on March 4th about Beyonce, Jay-Z, Diddy, Kelly Rowland. In 2013, the Queen Bee and her husband attended a New Year's Eve party in Miami, which was being thrown by Mr. Freakoff. No one who was there has ever forgotten that night because she spent the entire night in the pool dancing into space. Her best friend who recently starred in the Netflix movie called for help, but she was ignored. It's like she was in a trance. By the way, so this is Beyonce and Jay-Z party into 2014 at Diddy's New Year's Eve bash. So you can Google that, Diddy's 2013, New Year's Eve bash, obviously bringing in 2014. And you can see in the articles how they had had linked Beyonce's Instagram account, and all her posts from this 2013 party were removed when I initially reported on this blind item from my main account at the beginning of March. I just find that interesting. Do you guys see how all of these chips were kind of falling? This is why I'm also so pissed my main's not here anymore, because I had captured this all in real time. And I remember being like, oh, that's weird. All of Beyonce's posts from Diddy's party are fucking gone, and any evidence of her being there are fucking gone. This one aged so well, you guys. So this is about Little Rod, the male victim that filed a lawsuit against Diddy. Publicly, there are more, but they just haven't publicly done anything. And then TD Jakes, General High Beauty. The lawsuit filed by the producer claims Mr. Booty Grabber planned to use the televangelist, so now Diddy is Mr. Booty Grabber in this, use the televangelist to clean up his image after the first lawsuit with the singer. Why was he so sure the televangelist would risk his own reputation to save his? Look no further than the secret recordings and what he knows about his daughter's adoption. Except, listen, TD Jake, save yourself, because you got nothing to clean up. It's been raided. Everything. And finally, Simon Cowell, Sean Diddy Combs, Ryan Seacrest, the wanted, glad he came. And this is on, by the way, Simon Cowell is rumored to be a notorious harem holder, kind of like Diddy. The music competition judge / record exec, and that Simon Cowell is worried that he is next to face the Mr. Freakoff treatment. Okay, so let's raid Simon Cowell's harem next. Not only because of the things he may have done, but because of what he didn't do to protect contestants from the closeted radio exec, and that's Ryan Seacrest, who preyed on them. This same radio exec was behind the formation of the boy band The Wanted, who was Glad You Came, and that's a really gross pun right there in the blind item. Those are all the March 2020.
Wow, may this girl rest in peace. I don't know how she died. So it's saying that she was a popular TikTok creator known for discussing controversial Hollywood blind items, has died. She was 36. Her sister, Lindsay Roth, announced the news on social media Monday, saying that she passed away last week. Cause of death was not revealed. It's still saying that, and that happened April the 15th, so almost a month ago. She died from colon cancer, or had alluded to having the disease in the past. Okay, so this is the one that I was telling you all about that I had already heard. Oh goodness, it's getting time. That I had heard that she got sick, that she was very sick, and that she had lost her channel. Therefore, she couldn't afford her medicine. The colon cancer had came back, and she couldn't afford her medicine, and it took her over. So I don't believe it has anything to do with what she was doing, except that they took down her way of, her way of actually paying for her medicine. If I remember correctly, she had lost a child to stillbirth and her husband very shortly after. She also battled colon cancer. Seems like a very hard life. I hope she's found peace. Yes, may she rest in peace. So I believe that that's what it was, is that she had lost her channel and couldn't afford the medication. And that's why she died. But may she rest in peace. She told a lot of people, woke a lot of people up and stuff like that. Okay, well, let me see if there's anything else that we need to look into. I didn't know it was going to be a whole Diddy thing. Deep dive on Diddy, which small dive on Diddy. Let's see if we can find anything else before we leave, because I would like to tell you the news. It just seems like everything was Diddy. So let's see if we can find what else is going on here. Open your eyes. Okay, so Open Your Eyes is trending. Marjorie Greene doing? Every single committee hearing, every single floor speech, Democrats attack, smear, and hurl personal insults against President Trump, just like Jamie Raskin did in his opening statement last night. How ridiculous is it that the speaker runs his mouth about decorum when our opposition refuses to follow it at all? AOC isn't intelligent. Jasmine Crockett has fake eyelashes. These aren't attacks on personalities. These are just facts. What is this? Okay.
Now, our originally scheduled performance was supposed to be at 11 a.m. today, but it was postponed when members of the majority chose to join a mass spiritual pilgrimage to the New York criminal trial of a Florida man, an adjudicated fraudster and rapist, as he faces 34 felony counts of falsifying corporate financial records to cover up $130,000 paid in hush money to a porn star sex partner. Now, although some people are churlishly complaining that members should actually be here to vote on public business and should not have forced a last-minute change in the committee schedule, our colleagues...
Why are they always after Trump? That's because they're after us. He's the one in the way. That's why. I mean, he's already showed us once. He rebuilt our country. He made our gas prices low. He made our food low. He took away taxes. He took away this. He brought back taxes that you get back at the end of the year for your children, that you could actually, use something, do something with. He didn't give billions of dollars to other countries when our country is in ruins as it is. This is the worst America's been since the Great Depression, actually. Yeah, it's just insane. It's just fight. Like, how is he that close? That's insane. That's insane. He shouldn't even be close to Trump at all. My opinion. Been backtracking and gathering information on P. Diddy, R. Kelly, Aaliyah, and all these names were somehow connected to Jay-Z. So I did a little research about Jay-Z, and what I found was creepier than what Diddy had in store. R. Kelly yesterday, Diddy today, Jay-Z tomorrow. Okay, let's see what's going on here.
I think it's time for us to address the elephant in the room.
R. Kelly was the first corporately sponsored pedophile. Everybody knew.
Once it came out on R. Kelly, Jay-Z fled the scene.
Point was, he knew all the time.
For 20 years, Jay-Z refused to speak out against R. Kelly.
Yep.
But his former partner, Dame Dash, won't stay silent.
Aaliyah is key to everything. Aaliyah and I were very serious. We talked about getting married. So I knew exactly what went on.
She would be like, no, that's a bad man.
R. Kelly did indeed marry his protege, the 15-year-old singer Aaliyah Houghton.
Like, Aaliyah was like the sacrificial lamb for all that.
22-year-old rising star Aaliyah has been killed in a horrific plane crash.
It's a pain that you couldn't understand.
It changed you, turned you into a monster. When Dame was at his lowest, Jay committed the ultimate betrayal.
I had so much trust in my brother.
But he did things that I thought he would never do.
So what you think I felt all these years?
For 20 years, R. Kelly's power protected him.
At that time, we did not look hard enough.
Remember Aaliyah's album cover?
Age ain't nothing but a number, sitting back there like Perv Master.
I mean, I wasn't there. I ain't have nothing to do with that.
They made a song together called Not Guilty. Anybody that knows what happened to my girl that with me should not be with homie. Period.
Even as new allegations came out, Jay looked the other way.
Kelly is accused of videotaping himself having sex with an underage girl. Prosecutors maintain the girl in the video was as young as 13 when it was made.
I mean, I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I know that. I know I ain't have nothing to do with
Wow.
Sean Carter is worse.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
He's smarter. He's patient. He's not sloppy.
Risking my own success, my own career. I've been sent here to give y'all the truth. Jay-Z called me, bro. You still ain't called me. Jay-Z called me. Hey, bro, Jay-Z, I know you got killers. Please don't send them at my head. Just call me.
The first time I ever saw Jay-Z or even heard him spit a rhyme was at an MC battle, street battle in New York. He showed up as the nigga that was with Big L.
Yes.
Big L was who put Jay-Z on. And then Big L died, and then the next thing you know, Jay-Z doing songs with Biggie and building a working camaraderie with Honeycombs. And then Biggie died, Tupac died. There was the fight between who was the top rapper now, Nas and Jay-Z. And then the next thing you know, Nas has a nervous breakdown and he's taken out of the game, and then saw Jay-Z. He will slump anyone in any relationship for $1. Look at how he did Dame. If you're a halfway intelligent person, when do you start questioning how lucky some motherfuckers keep getting?
Wow.
I want to tell everybody in the world all the things that Big L told me about you when I was fucking him.
So this Big L is associated.
Big L is the one that put Jay-Z on.
Wow.
Wow.
Jay-Z was the last person to see Big L alive.
Wait, so this Big L person is not living on this earth no more.
He's been dead for years.
I'm going to expose somebody that we all forget about. Y'all see this picture of Jay-Z with Aaliyah when she was underage? Y'all forgot about Jay, huh? We only know about Damon Dash messing with Aaliyah.
No, I haven't forgot about him.
And R. Kelly.
Sick.
But that ain't the only one that Jay had when she was underage. Y'all remember Fox Brown and Jay? Ain't no woman like the one I got. No one could love you better. Before that song came out, we used to hear it. I used to tell
They need to just all go. They need to all go. They just all need to go. Corrupt, disgusting. They've been gatekeeping, not letting new artists in unless they have to sell their souls and let them take their ass like astronauts, like, Lil Wayne was talking about, like, oh, gross. So the music video for the single was directed by R. Kelly and Little X. It is rumored parts of the video were shot in Little St. James of the U.S. Virgin Islands. Doesn't surprise me. Got to remember what Cat Williams said as well.
Period. All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is.
Amen.
TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's
Amen.
all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
That's right. We're going to leave it at that. Cat Williams said it the best. Cat Williams actually said it the best. Thank you all for tuning in. That was the news today. It's been, pretty much the same thing, and just waking people up and opening people's eyes to what's really going on. And it baffles me that NBA player came out and was like, I don't know if it's Diddy or not. And then the next guy, we don't know if it's Diddy or not. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And it's time for you to admit it. The games are over with. Us American people, we know. We're done with it. We're over it. I'm not putting another $1. I haven't put $1 towards any of the stars. There's no reason to make them richer, to let more X trafficking go on, to let more abuse go on. No, thank you. They all need to go to jail. In my opinion, this is my opinion. They all need to go to jail. And all new people need to come in that are good people, that are not going to harm children, that are going to let people have careers, not steal all their money, And I'm talking big executives, all of them need to go. They're all compromised. They're all disgusting. They're all, you've heard it. You've heard it from so many people. It's just a repeat constantly. You know, Jaguar Wright, she was talking forever talking about this. People were calling her crazy and stuff, just like they did me. We're not crazy. You're not crazy. You see it with your own eyes. You hear it with your own ears. And Diddy will be coming out with an apology of some sort to try to gain back his reputation of some sort. But do not forgive him. You've seen what he did. What do you think he did behind closed doors? What do you think he's really like? Just imagine. And if you are a person that has suffered any kind of SA or DV, I am sorry that you had to go through that. And I pray that that never happens to you again. And I pray that you were able to get out of it. And if you're not able to, I will leave in the description below a way that you can possibly get out of it, because I know what it's like. And when I saw that video of P. Diddy doing that to Cassie, it triggered me back into when things happened to me, that kind of intense trauma that women or men that have been through it can't get over it. It is chronic PTSD. And certain things will trigger me back to it, but I'm strong enough that I'm all right now, you know. But yeah, if you haven't saw my blog, go look at it. So this was the news for May 19th, 2024, and nobody is safe. It is time for us to shut our pocketbooks like this. No more money to you stars. Unfollow, 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 unfollow until there's nobody left. What are they going to do then? If nobody's buying their songs, nobody's buying their movies, they don't exist until they get all locked up. Till next time, I'm Betty Washam. I love you all. May God bless you. Remember, keep a fire in your heart, a smile on your face, and be kind to someone today, because we're not promised 5 minutes. Remember, God gave his only begotten son so you can go to heaven. Don't forget to click that thumbs up, click all notifications, so when I do go live or I drop a video, you are the first one to see it. Now with my members, I've been putting different videos underneath for my members only. And beauties, have a magical Sunday. I will see you soon.